In classrooms across the country, students are entering with an emotional landscape shaped by the devices they hold in their hands. It's not just about screen time anymore, it's about emotional entanglement. A high school student receives daily mood updates from an AI wellness app that suggests playlists for every emotional state. A middle schooler turns to a chatbot instead of a friend when they feel left out. These examples aren't hypothetical, they're happening now. And educators are seeing the aftershocks in real time. Students who struggle to articulate feelings, who misread social cues, and who find it easier to text a stranger than confide in a peer. This is why teaching emotional boundaries with technology is not a side topic. It is central to healthy development. But what do emotional boundaries actually look like in a digital world where personalization is the product? For students, it might mean learning to recognize when an app is shaped or shaping their mood, rather than merely responding to it. For educators, it means helping students identify when digital engagement becomes emotional outsourcing and guiding them back to self-awareness. One place to start is through advisory periods or wellness blocks, where students can unpack their digital habits. Use reflective journaling to ask questions like, what app influences your mood the most? Or when did notification last change how you felt? These small prompts can lead to critical answers. Another powerful activity is a role-play conversation where one student plays an AI chatbot and the other must decide what to share and when to set limits. This isn't just SEL, it's digital emotional literacy. Teachers can also lead a classroom discussion that draws a clear line between connection and dependency. Ask students, when does tech support your emotions, and when does it suppress or bypass them? Encourage examples. You might hear about someone who journals in a mood app but feels no better afterwards. Or a student who finds relief in a chatbot but also admits they're using it to avoid hard conversations. Emotional boundaries also require students to learn how to say no to constant stimulation. Educators can use mindfulness routines that highlight how long students go without picking up their phones. Building tolerance for pause and discomfort can refrain emotional resilience. And as digital companies become more normalized, it is even more critical to teach students the value of emotional autonomy. Ultimately, this is about giving students language, structure, and community support to navigate the most intimate layer of their digital lives. They need space to explore when technology is helpful and when it quietly begins making decisions for them. Emotional boundaries with tech are not about disconnection, they're about reclaiming emotional agency in a world that wants to automate it. When educators build in these conversations intentionally, they're not just supporting mental health, they are preparing students to be fully human in a future that increasingly encourages them to be emotionally outsourced. And that is a conversation worth having in every classroom, with every student, at every grade level.